morning, and as we round our shit corner, we didn't get off to a very good start, I'm afraid. The keys weren't in the bike. Now, whoever put those? I had a quick look, couldn't find them, but I thought, never mind, I'll carry a spare ignition key in my wallet. So that took care of that. Unfortunately, the keys to the top box were missing as well. So it meant I then had to put the keys to the Enfield in my pocket in case I needed to use the top box. So, eventually, we're underway. Let's see where we end up. Well, I'm currently on the A38, heading towards Derby. So yeah, the plan is, I'm going to go to just this side of Matlock, and across to Glossop, and up to Holmfirth, in search of, you've guessed it, more pre-digital fuel pumps. As I came under that bridge, I had the feeling that it's vaguely familiar. I couldn't figure from where, when and why. Then it dawned on me. I was up here last Thursday on the A65. This is Wessington and Proctor Cars, one of the fuel pumps I came and photographed last week. There we go, there it is. If I'd have known at the time, it would have saved a journey. But still, any excuse for a ride, eh? And there we go, a little further down the road, the village of Tansley. Here's the first pump of the day. Time once again for a photograph. And it's off we go again. Hopefully the next stop should be somewhere around Glossop. A little bit busy going through Bakewell, but nothing to worry about. Rather than stay on the A6 all the way through Buxton and Dove Holes, might turn off and go over past Monsell Head, which hopefully should bring me out on the main road down by the Yonderman Calf. And it's past Monsell Head. And down there on the right you can see the Yonderman Calf. It is a little bit early for dinner, and if I stop for dinner I'm not going to get home before it gets dark. So sadly I shall be giving the calf a miss today. Chapel Holmfirth, and a nice little piece of railway architecture there. And there's the other part of it that we're approaching. And a little bit further down the road we'll be turning under it for a third time. Channel Hill, and it's a long descent now down into Glossop. Reliance Garage, that's the place I'm looking for. And there up the corner in the window is the very object I'm looking for. Something, eh? I don't know if the fellow in the Mini was the owner of the garage, But we had a rattle for 10 minutes about various things. Right, that's the photograph. Let's carry on. Oh, okay, then let's take a photograph from over here. There we go. All being well, the next stop should be Holmfirth. A grand total of 16 miles down the road. The B6105 alongside Torside Reservoir. One of those roads that it's always a pleasure to ride. And surprisingly, despite all the rain we've had recently, the reservoir wasn't full to its limit. Unless they're deliberately keeping it low for some reason, I don't know. Woodhead Reservoir on the other side, and that one appears to be full. And this junction up here is one of those horrible junctions. It's at an angle and it's on a very busy, very fast A road. It's never a pleasure pulling out of here. Right, here we go, let's have a look. Clear to the right, clear to the left. Let's get out the way as quick as we can. That went easier than I thought. And it's up the long steep climb to Holme Moss. Ow! That was a good bump. And there's the aerial of the Holme Moss transmitting station. And we stop at the Viewpoint. Two words sum it up here today: cold and windy. Very windy. You can hear the wind blowing across the microphone in the helmet as I wander towards the steel picture frame, for want of a better word. Right, that's enough of that. It's a bit too cold and windy to stay up here for much longer, and the wind's making walking up the slope a bit difficult with this here leg of mine. It's certainly much warmer and a lot less windy down here, and we're only a couple of miles from Holmfirth now. The roadworks caused a bit of a delay in Holmfirth, but only for a matter of minutes. Ah, that's the place I'm looking for, on the left. Best do a quick turnaround. There we go, Muslin Hall Garage. And lurking just outside of it, when we can turn around again, is another fuel pump. All we need to do now is find somewhere to shove the Goldie. This looks as good a place as any. And I wander over the road, grab the photograph. There we go. That'll do nicely. It's late afternoon So I reckon the best way back will be down the motorway. Yeah, boring, but it does the job, and the Gold is more than capable of motorway speeds, so that was the choice. Okay, so there was a little bit of rush hour traffic, but it wasn't all that bad. The next hour and a half or so was just similar to this motorway vehicles, so not much point in showing any more of this. No shit corner, I'm afraid. Instead it's the Tunnel O' Trees, where late last night I heard what I thought was a tipper truck dumping a load of rubble right outside my front door. And when I looked in the morning, guess what was waiting there? I was right. They had tipped a great load of builder's rubble right in the road adjacent to my house. Oh well. Still, despite that, it's been a good day out. The Goldie's behaved as it should. Okay, there was a bit of a niggle with not finding the keys, which incidentally I still haven't found. So I suppose best thing to do is go home, put the kettle on and call it a day. So until the next time, see you later.